TomoNews presents Exotic Pets.
99-year-old woman wakes up to find exotic animal on her chest. This is a kinkajou, a nocturnal mammal from the raccoon family that is native to the rainforests of Central and South America. This week, a 99-year-old woman was asleep in her Miami-Dade County home when an escaped pet kinkajou named Banana snuck into her bed. Maybe Banana was lonely, because she laid on the woman's chest and reportedly caressed her face while she was sleeping. The unidentified woman screamed when she awoke and realized what was happening. The kinkajou fled to the attic where she had to be coaxed down. Kathy Mogari, a friend of the elderly woman, played kinkajou sounds and used cherries to lure the animal into a cage. Mogari took 5-year-old Banana to the South Dade Animal Hospital, where Dr. Don Harris tranquilized the scared critter and gave the 2-foot-long kinkajou a clean bill of health. The owner of the kinkajou, Raymond Fernandez, said he left Banana with his brother while his home was being tented and she escaped from her cage. Banana was reunited with Fernandez on Wednesday. Fernandez has plans to visit the elderly woman with his kinkajou in tow, but they'll probably wait until she's awake this time so she can spend some quality time with Banana. Kinkajous are also known as honey bears and can live up to 23 years in captivity. They can turn their feet around to climb up and down trees where they spend most of their time.
Family living in Gaza refugee camp adopts 2 cute lion cubs.
China's rich are going nuts over these finger-sized monkeys. Thumb-sized pet monkeys are quickly becoming all the rage among China's wealthy in the year of the, monkey. Known as pygmy marmosets, these mini primates hail from the western Amazon in South America. Someone posted a video to Chinese social media site Tudou claiming they're selling the monkeys. But how they got the mini monkeys into the country is anybody's guess. The price for one of these in China is reportedly around 30,000 yuan, or $4,600 US, which is close to what we found on this website, Pogi's Animal House, which sells marmosets for $4,900. The buying and selling of these monkeys is reportedly illegal in the PRC, not to mention cruel and inhumane. But it's not as if a silly thing like the law is going to stop China's rich from getting what they want, right? Man takes pet emu for a walk and calls him an asshole. This is Chorley, Lancashire, an idyllic market town in the northwest of England, where men walk emus and every second word is f***ing f***ed or c***ed.
What the f***? You got a bird, bro! You're fucking a f***ing ostrich, you daft It's an emu!
This video of a British chap strolling casually with his pet emu has gone viral on Twitter. And the emu apparently has a name.
And a he. Oh, is it? His name's Waters! You're f***ed up, you, mate.
Didn't catch that? Don't worry, we didn't either. We reckon it's Juarez. And Juarez, according to the dude walking him, is an...
You you.
Talk about giving a bird the bird. Now, we don't think Juarez is that, but we do find him most amusing.
West Virginia man fined for keeping deer. A Huntington, West Virginia man with a soft spot for deer was fined on the 4th of July for keeping 2 wild bucks in his home. Though one of the deer took off into the woods and never came back, one in particular developed a bond with him and lingered. According to Ronnie Chapman, 2 years ago he found the injured deer bleeding to death in his yard. He then nursed the deer back to health. By this point, Chapman and the deer had developed a rapport. Chapman insisted that the deer came and went as he pleased, though police suspect that they've been living together for months. Possession of wildlife is illegal, so when a passerby saw the odd household, the police were called on to investigate. And when they did, officers were shocked to find Chapman's living room filled with hay and deer poop. Ugh, he was fined $300 for misdemeanor offense. Released back into the wilds, the deer still regularly returns to Chapman's property, even though they're not allowed to hang out anymore. Aww.
Harry Potter fans blamed for wild owls being sold in Asia's pet trade. Conservationists are crying foul and pointing the finger at Harry Potter fans over the rise in wild owls being sold across Asia as pets. According to researchers at Oxford Brookes University in the UK, bird markets in Indonesia are now illegally trafficking an estimated 13,000 wild-caught owls. When the first Harry Potter movie came out in 2001, the sight of owls for sale was rare, but at prices ranging from $10 to $30, middle-class families now seem to think the birds would make for nice pets. Unfortunately, that logic is sorely misguided, as birds of prey removed from the wild don't last long in the captivity of bird cages. This damaging owl fascination has been observed in Thailand as well as India, where owls are reportedly killed to be used for supposed medical purposes. With several species of owls being ripped from their homes in nature, thus damaging the balance of local ecosystems, researchers are urging they be added to Indonesia's list of protected bird species. Famed Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling is on record as saying, "The owls in Harry Potter books were never intended to portray the true behavior or preferences of real owls, and that people should not mistake them for house pets." Hopefully, Harry Potter fans across Asia soon realize these creatures need to stay out in the wild, or at most, delivering mail for wizards in our collective imagination.
Raccoon decides to take the subway to work. Subway riders in the Big Apple had a little surprise last week when a pet raccoon hopped along for the daily commute. It looks like a woman was carrying the four-legged strap hanger in a black bag and jumped on an Uptown 6 train. Video was posted by Brooke Hogan and then reposted again on the @SubwayCreatures Instagram account, where it quickly went viral. The clip shows the ring-tailed bandit calmly hanging out with the woman and eating out of a plastic container. What's the weirdest thing you've witnessed on the subway?
This little piggy went to market with only 2 legs. A farmer in Sichuan province, China, is out an estimated $120 worth of pork after 1 of 6 piglets was born without hind legs. Yeah, this piglet might look cute as it delights neighbors with its acrobatic handstands, but the lack of hind legs means this little piggy won't be able to provide delicious spiral-cut ham, which comes from the back of the pig. Fortunately, missing hind legs is this pig's only deformity. As you can see here, there is ample belly meat for delicious bacon.
Man crashes car and flees from scene with monkey on his back. On May 4th, police in Berrien, Washington clocked a man speeding at 112 miles per hour before pulling off the highway. In a lame getaway attempt, the man quickly lost control of the vehicle and slammed into a large rock in a residential yard. Panicked, he fled the scene but quickly realized he'd left his accomplice behind, who appears to be a primate of the marmoset variety. In a ride-or-die moment reminiscent of a Fast and the Furious movie, he went back for his sidekick. With the monkey on his back, the man took off again, but the cops were quick to track the pair down. In a Facebook post following their arrest, the police noted the little guy was free to go after they realized it was only engaged in monkey business. The post also revealed the monkey refused to be manhandled by the officers, so he was released into the custody of the man's mother. Unfortunately, the same couldn't be said for his 30-year-old partner in crime, who's found himself in quite a heap of monkey trouble. Photo of woman's emotional support duck goes viral online. Bet you never thought a duck could fly this high. On October 16th, a man flying from Milwaukee to Asheville, North Carolina, happened to notice a peculiar-looking passenger waddling onto the plane, and tweeted out a picture that's thrown the internet into a frenzy. Affectionately named Daniel Turducken Stinkerbutt by his owner, the duck gets to go pretty much anywhere she goes, as he's legally certified as an emotional support animal. Daniel's owner, Carla Fitzgerald, used to drive a horse-drawn carriage when a car slammed into her from behind and sent her flying. 4 years later, she still suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. The duck supposedly senses when she's stressed and nuzzles her to reduce her anxiety. Daniel not only flies with Fitzgerald, he also goes to movies and church, always on a leash and wearing a diaper. The only requirements to have a pet certified as an emotional support animal are that the owner is considered emotionally disabled by a licensed mental health professional, and that the animal is manageable in public. In the United States, animals are allowed to accompany their owners in the airplane cabin at no extra cost, as long as they are needed for support reasons. Typical domestic animals like cats, dogs, mice, rabbits, birds, rats, small pigs, and ferrets can be certified to fly. But cases of more unusual creatures have also been reported as emotional support animals, such as turkeys, turtles, snakes, llamas, and hedgehogs. Animals of the world, rejoice! As long as there are humans in need of emotional therapy, the skies are your oyster.